It's denied by a brilliant reflex. Cech with another save.
Never think about losing. That's what I don't want to experience, losing. The only way not to be on that losing side is that you do as best as possible what you can do and what you can control, and it's basically myself. So I know that if I do 100% or as best I can, then I give myself a chance to be on the winning side.
Czech's got a touch to that. Martial, great save, Czech. I think Czech got a save to that.
Czech with another save.
I always have this competitiveness in me ever since I was a kid. The only thing what I had to learn to control was my nervousness and my kind of emotions where things were not going right. I was always very stressed before the game because I didn't want to concede, and it kind of limited me a little bit at the start of the game before I forgot about it. So I have to find a way to get rid of this, and then I realized that all you can control is the way you play. So do little steps every single second. You have something to do, and if you do it right, you give yourself the best chance. When you reach the level of the national team, youth national team, and then we became the European champions under 21, then you know that you've been doing something well under huge pressure. So in that way, you know that, okay, I have a capacity and abilities to do all this, and it gave me kind of like a big motivation and, let's say as well, like an insurance of that, okay, I know I can just keep it going and just keep improving. And then when I came to Premier League, obviously it gives you that satisfaction of, okay, this is what I've been working all my life for, and then I'm in and I can have a chance now to do it, and it's only up to me. And this is what was the most important, that ever since I came, I knew it was only up to me. The way the game started, we knew that we are in trouble because the first half an hour we didn't start well, and then we were under pressure. They scored the goal. Then we came right back into the game, and the rest of the game we were a better team where you believe you will win the game. It came down to penalties. From where I was, when JT shot the penalty, I saw goalkeeper diving wrong way and the ball clearly going the other. So basically, from my angle where it was, I thought we won it. And suddenly I saw the ball going through, like at the back of the goal, and thinking, whoa, what happened? And then you have all this emotion of we've done it. Suddenly you need to put back in the box and go again. Then the feeling of emptiness. It was a complete feeling I had never experienced before, but it was the worst feeling I ever had after a football game. And I have to say that it stayed with me for a few weeks, and it was I have to say that was the worst experience you can have, because in the one point you think you've done it, and then second point you don't. Luckily for me, the other chance arrived 4 years later, which shows you how much you need to put the work in, and every day. I'm proud of that when you manage to stay on this level for such a long time, then obviously that gave me a chance to have another go, and that time it finished the right way. I wanted to stay in the best league in the world, which is Premier League, and I want to basically have the taste of all I have done and all I have won with Arsenal. My initial dream, and I still have that, and this is what I train every day for, and then I work every day for, is to win the league with Arsenal, have that trophy again with this club. And obviously we managed to win the FA Cup, so one part is done. So now basically is the European trophy in the Premier League, which is which is still into play, and I hope that by the time I finish with my career or with Arsenal, that I hope that all these trophies I had won with Chelsea I will have with Arsenal, and I think that's my everyday motivation. I really want to give it a go and have a chance to do so.
To see more, subscribe.